Hey everyone. Okay, so a lot of you guys have asked me to do a video on my guitar collection. So how do I do that? I'm gonna start off with the guitars I don't really use, and then I will go to the ones I always use. Not really in order, just by acoustic and electric. But anyway, first I'll start off with this is my bass. I am a guitarist, but since my band doesn't have a bassist, I have to be the bassist. And this is just a cheap, I can't even read that, Carlito, Raggi, whatever. It's made in New York, or it says New York, probably China. But it's not bad, 4 strings. And I installed a kill switch on it and put an Ozzy Osbourne sticker. But it sounds pretty nice. Then I have, this is my very first actually like decent acoustic. This was actually my sister's, and she bought an acoustic before me, and I've actually restringed it more than she's probably ever touched it. But whenever I got Eagle Scout, my sister was so awesome enough to give this to me as a gift and support me. It's a AEQ 2000. It's Ibanez. It's a $200 model, and it has a electric in it. And besides my tuner's rattling, sounds pretty good. It's decent. It's pretty hard to play because it's only $200, but it's pretty nice. I like it. I'm thankful that she gave it to me. And this is the very first acoustic I've ever bought. Jeju. That's what I call it. Can't really read the name very well. It's just a cheap acoustic. I got it for 60 bucks brand new. The paint's literally fallen off of it. There's scratches it everywhere. Whenever I was in Boy Scouts, this was my guitar I would take to camp, so I don't get mad at myself for taking an electric and getting it all messed up. But you can see there's nicks in it everywhere. The top's all scraped up. I just have a bunch of funky stickers on it. There's even belt rash on it. And the paint, there's all dings and dings, but it's all memories of how great Boy Scouts was. And I don't really use it that much anymore. See the string hanging off. But for 60 bucks, it's a good practice guitar. You could even see where I wear the frets. But I enjoy it a lot, and I love the color. For 60 bucks, why not? Now, this one means a lot to me. My grandmother bought 2 guitars for my grandfather, and he didn't really play much. But this is his classical guitar, and this is the only guitar that could be fixed. The other one, the neck was totally bent to the point you couldn't fix it, and the action was terrible, so that one's still in its case at my grandma's house. But it's just a Mark II classical guitar. I don't think these are worth really anything. And as you can tell, I keep breaking that one string on there. So I do have a classical guitar if I need it, but I just basically keep it in memory of my grandfather, and he's one of the biggest reasons why I am what I am today at guitar. So, and it has dings on it, just from other people playing. Now, this guitar means almost even more to me because this was my Uncle Ron's, and right whenever I started becoming really close with him, he passed away through, I believe it was cancer. And it is a Epiphone that is made in, I think, Michigan? Yeah, Epiphone made in Michigan, so it's actually USA, and it's from 1967 or 68, I believe. It's a FT45N quartz. And this is actually the prettiest sounding guitar I think I own, out of just playing by itself without an amp or anything. And I haven't tuned it in probably a month. I don't play it that much, but whenever I do play acoustic, this is the one that pretty much plays and sounds like a Martin to me. and I wouldn't trade it for the world. And it's dinged up, but for how old it is, this is like an old Gibson basically, and it's awesome. All right, now I'm going to show you my electrics, which I have to get out the cases, so sit tight. Okay, I'm back. I have to get all my electrics out of their cases. And just to let people know, I am not rich. These guitars are basically I got for very good deals, just like my other ones that I showed you. And yeah, I am very diverse on what I want to sound like, so every guitar has their own kind of tone. If I'm basically the guitarist of Lies By Your Eyes, I make sure that I have everything I need. So before that, I mean, that's pretty much it. And that's another thing too is I know a lot of people are going to be like, dude, where's your house so I can come rob it? I have a security alarm for my house. Every guitar is in a case with a lock on it. And just a warning, if you are going to and you can get through all of that without the cops coming over, just make sure you bring a lot of ammo. But anyway, so let's start off with, this is basically, I call it the trash guitar, but it's still very, very good to me. This is a Korean Epiphone, and it is basically my beat up guitar. It's one of those ones I just don't care too much about, but I can feel good about playing hard. And you can see the guy that owned it before me, he sanded the back down and sanded the neck. And this is from 1992, which I am 20 years old, and so is this. So I have a guitar as old as me, and I wanted to see how much it aged and see how long I can make it last. And I put two GFS pickups in here, and then I put a kill switch on it. Basically, I just took the tone, put it in the back, and then put the kill switch there for now. It's not working too well, so I don't know what I'll do, but I can always put it back. And then another thing too is I'll show you. I don't know if you can see, but there is fret wear to the max, and a lot of people are like, oh, you need to go get a refret. Honestly, I think this is one of the best playing Epiphone Les Pauls I've played, and I think it's because of that. Whenever you play really fast and then it just holds the note there, and then you can do vibrato like crazy. But yeah, that's all there is to that. It's just, I'm not very a Les Paul person, because honestly, like, you can even see my veins are sticking out. This is kind of a heavy guitar for me, but I mean, it's solid tone, so. And the next guitar I have is my very first Gibson SG. This is a Gibson SG Platinum. I believe it's an 04. Doesn't say. I mean, it's made in USA, Grove Tuners. 490T pickups. I really wish I would have got the gray one, or the silver one, so it would have been all matching. But I got this on eBay for too much. And it's basically, I'm not going to be able to resell it for what I got it for, so I'm just going to use it till it's done. And it definitely has wear on it, paint cracks. But it's a great guitar, and I have it all in a half step down. And if you haven't noticed my videos, my guitar of choice, like if I have to choose a custom, would be ASG. It can be, I don't know, just anything with that, I would say, of an SG form. I keep going back to ESP Vipers, but I still think this looks way better. But I haven't got one of those yet. And then, let's see. This was a guitar that I bought for just totally different. This is a Fender Tele, Mexican, and I bought it from a guy that literally got allergic to nickel, and he couldn't play anymore, and he was really cool and gave it to me really good deal. And all I've done with this is pickguard, put a Seymour Duncan Hot Rails in it, and you can see right there, I put a kill switch in it, and I put it in the perfect spot, because this guitar there's no way to cut off the sound, so the kill switch is perfect. I love that upgrade to it, and this plays metal just as good as my ESPs that I'm about to show you. But I like Fender. It sounds great for tellies. I've always wanted a Stratocaster, but this just sounded better, and I love it. And the next guitar I have is one I'm actually not keeping. Unfortunately, I love it. Schecter Hellraiser. EMG pickups. Red, which is actually my favorite color for guitars besides teal. But I got this and I am selling it now with a case. But set neck, very nice guitar. This is just as good as ESP quality, but it's just a different name. I like it a lot. I think it's one of the best necks, but I just don't need it. I have too many, and my ESPs are just, they're a lot closer to me. And then this is my very first true, I would say, metal guitar, besides my Kirk Hammett, but I'm talking with actual EMGs, actives in it. ESP EC1000 green, the very last one in Sam Ash in Florida. I was very, very happy to get this. I really wanted red, but they sold red for $800, and this one was on clearance because they wanted to get rid of them, which is totally stupid because people want to trade me the red one, but I can't now because I love it. But I love this guitar. It's lighter than Les Paul's, and to me it actually plays better and sounds better. Personal preference, but I still got all the logos and all that on it. And Marzio strap locks is the only adjustment I ever did to this guitar. This is my #1 guitar for everything. Has nice lock tuners on the back for the strings. But I think this is definitely like the best buy. And then this was my first, I would say, metal guitar with just passive pickups. ESP, LTD, 202, KH 202. This is Kirk Hammett's guitar. Not his actual, but his Model N. I didn't want to copy someone else's, like, you know, buy someone else's signature, but I was trying Ibanez, I was trying ESP, and I played this, and the cleans on this was beyond beautiful, and my chinchillas are running. It has a Floyd Rose. It's just a, you know, ESP licensed one, and then I put EMG HC in it, put the skull knob on it, and put strap locks on it. That's all it's ever needed. This was a great deal. The chinchillas are super annoying. I think this is another great deal. It's a bolt-on neck, which I wanted, and then, you know, Floyd Rose. The only Floyd Rose guitar I have, just because the setups on it are super pain, and I just don't need that much more. But if I had to get another one, I would get that MH1000 ESP. But that's way far down the road, and this would have to break or something. And a lot of them that you've seen in my videos, this is my signature. I basically bought an SG, got it painted, put my own pickup in it. I went to a paint store and said, can you mix these two paints together? And this is what I got. My TLSG. I love it. It is my color. I love how SGs look total mean and aggressive, but then you add like this kind of, not girly color, but just a lighter color to show that, you know, it can do anything you want it to. There's a Seymour Duncan JB in it, which I'm going to put an Invader in it pretty soon because it's just too thin and I need deeper tone for the style I'm playing. But I love it. This is my guitar of choice. It doesn't play the best, but it's still my favorite one for sound. Yeah, definitely. Now this is my Bloody Mary guitar. I made this. I basically bought an Ibanez off Craigslist. It was very, very cheap, and I took all the parts off of it, cleaned it. When I got this looked like garbage. All the parts were rusted. It was not being able to play. The strings were disgusting. This guy did not take care of it at all. But it's a RG 321 MH. And if you ever hear me talk about, I don't like Ibanez. And this is where I get a lot of people be like, why do you, if you don't like Ibanez, why do you have an Ibanez? Because I respect all kinds of guitars. And this actually does sound good. It's just not my personal favorite, being a little bit thinner. But I put a EMG HZ in the neck, DiMarzio DS100 distortion. I put my own knobs on there, just so I can see it. And then I have a 5-way switch, which is neck, single, and then this I put it out of phase, so it's really, really thin. Kill switch, and then the DiMarzio DS1. And this took me forever to paint, but I think it came out awesome. If you see it without the light shining, it's probably showing a little yellow, but it's straight white with the look of bright blood on it. And I'm very, very happy with this guitar. This is basically like my crap metal guitar I have, where I don't care what happens to it, like as if I drop it or anything on stage whenever we play. I love it. I think it's great. And it actually matches my, right below here. This is my pedal board. And then, I don't know if you can see, I have my 212 cabinet and a belt. So whenever we play live, it's gonna be the blood setup whenever I play. And this is my last electric. And it is acrylic. And if you think a Les Paul's heavy, this is heavier. I mean, this is pure acrylic. This is a Gowenstein. You can read it, because I'm not good at reading, and you're going to make fun of me for it. Basically, it's a China guitar, and I'm going to take all the parts off of it someday with my good friend, and we are going to make this play good, and I'm going to do a surprise with it, and you'll see it later in my videos. I just haven't had the money to actually put a lot of time into it, and I decided to do the Ibanez first since I came across it, but I'm definitely changing out the pickups and the hardware. But I mean, just me lifting it is exhausting. I had a pickguard on it, but I took it off. But totally awesome. It does not play well at all, and does not sound good at all right now. It sounds too muddy and not clear. But I'll make it sound good, and it's not a set neck, it's bolt on, of course. But that's pretty much it. I never planned on having this many guitars, but I definitely am thankful for them, and that's why I protect them so well. But yeah, my band's definitely looking for musicians still. So in the meantime, I'm pretty much doing everything along with Mikey with the drum. He's the drummer, singer, and all that. So I'm doing a lot of stuff. So that's why I need a lot of gear. And I always try things, and if I don't like it, I sell it. So, I mean, who knows? I might sell some of this stuff. But, yeah. If you guys have any questions or any positive comments, feel free. If you have any negative, go ahead. I don't steal money from my parents. I don't sell drugs. I work hard for what I have, and I just love playing guitar, just like most of you guys that are watching this. So, to all my friends that wanted this video, thank you for the idea. Thanks for watching. Bye.